After having finished day 5 shenanigans with those 3 scenes, it's time for us to move on to continue day 4, but this time again from this time Riku, probably Haruto, Asahi's perspective. I don't know. I don't even know if Asahi is gonna play a role in this, but definitely from Riku, and I'm pretty sure where this is sort of left off, right? Because 4th day, 8 p.m. from Senri's perspective, basically ended at the point where they were infiltrating into the Atori headquarters. Not the Atari, not the old, very, very old ancient game console, but the Atori headquarters, where basically he had to steal some information from Akeno's room, right? I guess just room or office, that's probably a better word. And it kind of just ended at that point. There wasn't much. It just sort of swifted over immediately into this scene and then the whole chaos that happened here in the 5th day. So I'm assuming we're gonna tread back quite a bit and just sort of see what happened from Riku's perspective. Probably how Riku kept her busy and stuff and what happened afterwards. So let's go! 9 p.m. 4th day, side by Riku. Just as we planned, Akeno-san came over to the break area, switching places with him. What I have to do is simple. My job is to buy enough time for him to finish his surge.
なんだよ。知ってると思うが私は忙しいんだよ。ガキが持て余してる時間とは価値が違うんだぞ。
Oh, sorry.
こんなに遅くまで働いているなんて。驚くと同時に恐ろしさを感じます。
てめえの親が作った会社に貢献してやってんだ。もっとありがたく思えよ。
Hey, it's my dad's business, okay?
ええ、とっても感謝しています。
上っ面の礼と趣味の悪いカーテンほどもらって嬉しくないものはない。で、話ってなんだよ。こっちは前にお前が試験運用したエレメント固定化マギを開発室に持っていかなきゃならねえんだよ。
You mean the lightsaber?
先ほどの案件について中止になった理由を聞きたいのですが。
あ
During the incident at the mall, I wanted to know why she stopped me from pursuing Mutsumi Haruto. I lost sight of him after that mysterious flash of light, but there was a chance I could have found him if I'd searched the area quickly. However, Akeno-san had ordered me not to chase him and return to home instead.
そりゃあれだよ。お前がやる予定の相手がそいつじゃなかったからだよ。警察の無線によると対象者はすでに確保されていた。余計なことまでやる必要はねえだろ。
私の仕事は魔法を無許可で使用する者の排除です。あの場面では彼もそれに該当したはずですが。
何が言いたいんだ。
睦見春人。やはり彼には特別な何かがあるんですね。でなければ現場での判断に明野さんがわざわざ口を挟むとも思えませんし。
かもな。どっかの誰かさんが巻き添え食らおうが別に私の心は痛まないしな。
その理由を教えてはくれないんですよね。
Why you always gotta keep secrets from Riku, huh?
言ったろ。知りたきゃ自分の力でどうにかしろって。必要なものは自分の力で手に入れる。世の中の常識だ。
Little do you know, Akeno. Little do you know that's actually exactly what we're doing right now. Although indirectly with our own power, right? Because Senri's in your office right now. I didn't say your shit. I told her. Fuck, I told her. Abort mission.
そうですね。では私なりの手段で調べてみます。
So I said, though of course I was in the process of my own investigation at that very moment.
なあ、一つ聞いていいか。
知りたい情報は自分の力で手に入れるべきなのでは。
大した重要性がねえからな。答えたくないのならそれでもいいさ。
いいえ、お答えできる範囲であれば何なりと。明野さんと私の中です。
Sure.
それくらいの配慮は当然ですから。
We'll be honest to Akeno.
嫌味にしか聞こえねえよ。
で、聞きたいこととは何です？
お前、基本的に何事にも執着しないよな。人付き合いしかり。そんなお前がこの一件に関してだけはやけに突っかかってくる。これは一体 どういう風の吹き回しだ?
Is she onto us? The thing is, right, I feel like it's kind of easy to be suspicious of Riku because Riku normally doesn't seem to care about anything, right? So the moment she even shows that she cares even just a little bit more than normally about something, it'll be a little bit suspicious. Like, wait, what? Why would you care about this? You care about nothing.
頼んだ豚骨醤油ラーメンの具がいつもより少し少ないかなくらいだったら気にしませんよ。でもスープが塩で挙句に麺が細麺だったとしたらそれはもう看過できませんよね。店員に苦情を言うか怒りのあまり店を出てしまうかもしれません。つまりはそういうことです。
I would do that too if I wasn't the big pussy.
いまいちパッとしねえ例えだな。
つまり主観ではなく対極的な見地に立った時、それがあまりにも間違っているとしたらそれは正すべき。誰だってそれくらいの正義感を持ち合わせているものでしょう。
In the worst case scenario, what I'm doing could have irreparable consequences. If I'm contributing to some conspiracy, it wouldn't only be my personal opinion that I should stop, but rather common sense.
一つだけ人生の先輩からアドバイスをしてやる。
It would be terrible if I became an adult as twisted as Akeno-san. I thought for a moment that it might be dangerous to listen to her, but objectively speaking, I'm not really what you'd call an upstanding citizen either. I decided to put aside my momentary worries and just forget about it.
正しさなんてものは見る側の主観で変わる。歴史上においても当時と後世で善悪が一変する出来事なんてザラにある。
Sure?
つまり大事なのは何が正しいかじゃない。周りの奴らにこれが正しいと思わせることの方が重要で、それができる人間が世の中を支配するんだよ。
Yeah?
別に私は世の中を支配する予定はありませんよ。
客観的な倫理観には何の意味もねえってことだ。降りかかった不幸を他人が引き受けてくれるか？クソの役にも立たない同情をよこすくらいしかできないだろう。だったら自分の思った通りに行動するべきなんだよ。余計な声に騙されずにな。その方が後で後悔しない。
I feel like normally this would be good advice to like most people, but I feel like if you're telling this to like fucked up people, right? Then it's not exactly that great advice. She's got such a nasty mouth, but she uses it to make good points. She's persuasive enough to stop me from arguing back. It was like she knew everything I was thinking, and I had no idea how to respond. Although it's not as if I had no idea what she was talking about. Oh, the conversation ended. Shit.
もういいか？私は部屋に戻るぞ。
No, wait, Akeno, no! Did we buy enough time? I stood in front of Akeno-san before she could leave.
邪魔なんだが。
Oh, am I? Oh shit, I didn't notice. Wow, what am I doing? What the hell?
お気になさらず。
顔ちけえよ。キスのやり方でも教えてほしいのか？
Oh, yes, please, Akeno. Teach me, senpai. Wait, what? Oh. Akeno-san's hand crept up the back of my neck. I was so surprised by the sensation it ran through me that I inadvertently made a strange noise. Whoa, Akeno.
私のテクもなかなかのもんだろ？男を落とすなら持っといて損はないぜ。
Might as well, I guess. Anything to buy us more time.
結構です。
そうか？むつみハルトを落とすのに必要じゃねえか。お子様にはハードルが高いか。
Determining that it would be difficult to hold her here any longer, I sent a signal on my terminal behind my back.
ああ、そうだ。部屋のロック解除。一時的に権限追加されてたけど。あれ誰がやったんかね。
Wait, what?
何のことでしょうか？
I don't know either. What are you talking about?
しらじらしいな。別に怒りゃしねえよ。ガキがやんちゃするのにいちいち目くじら立ててられるかって。忘れてやるよ。データは上書きしておいたし、お前の目論見は破綻したんだし。
Was that the whole red screen with like the Illuminati shit? It was just as I imagined. Akeno-san had no desire to make a big deal out of this, so she knew all along if she suspected me of something, she had the power to inspect the security camera footage, but doing so would be akin to publicly accusing the daughter of the CEO. She would never do that.
どこのドイツを金で雇ったか知らないけど、残念だったな。ま、今頃とんずらしてるだろう。
God damn it. Akeno-san grinned as she checked her terminal, but in the next instant, her confidently raised eyebrows dropped down into a frown.
入室履歴。
Wait, what? Huh?
変だな。バグってんのか？
What? History. So, Senri got in?
腕が立つ業者でも雇ったのか。まあいいさ。少しくらい努力に見合う報酬はくれてやるよ。
Did Senri do it? If the card I gave him didn't work, how did he get in? Fucking hacks!
ミクリアは今のポストを自らの力で勝ち取ったんだよな。
He was prepared. Senri was prepared. I recall his words. At that moment, did Senri-san determine that our plan had been seen through? Did he not use the card I gave him because he could get in this whole time without relying on me? In any case, if he got in, it should be fair to assume he obtained the information on the rings I asked him for. I checked my terminal. It showed no new messages like we planned. I'd alerted him of danger, but he'd cut off communications. I looked out at the elevator in sudden realization.
なるほど。合流するって約束も嘘ですか？
Yeah, because that's what she mentioned in when Riku shows up when Senri is fighting the dude, right? That they never actually spoke after the whole breaking in part. So Senri just fled? He just ran away? The display just in front of me indicated that the cab had just arrived at the first floor. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, moving on straight from there into day 5, 9 AM, a kind adult, Haruto. I'm scared of morning scenes in Haruto's house, man. There were no classes at the academy the next morning, but since I had to go in for questioning anyway, I woke up the same time as normal and had breakfast with my dad.
ごちそうさま。
You're welcome.
なあ、今腹の中に入れた食い物について一ついいか。
What is it? Does my omelet rice taste
い
bad?
や、味に関してケチをつける気はない。さすがお前の得意料理なだけはあるよ。そうじゃなくてだな。オムライスの上に名前を書くのはどうにかならんのか。
What, don't you think it's cute, Dad? I just write Dad on it? What? Of course I can't. It's not finished as a dish until you write a name on
おっ
it.
さんの立場も少しは考えてくれ。
I'm pretty sure writing a name on omelet rice is a rule, regardless of whether you're an adult or a kid.
まあいい。出る準備をしろ。
Dad grabbed a coat draped over his chair.
分かってるだろうが、聴取では何も隠さず正直に話せよ。嘘をつくと余計面倒になる。
I know. I just have to tell him everything I told you, right?
理解しているならいい。お前にとっては二度手間だろうが、これも決まりなんだ。
We need to follow the rules. A detective's son can't just not cooperate with the investigation.
刑事の息子なら、そもそも聴取を受けるような行動を取らないでもらいたいんだよな。
Yeah, but you and I both know, Dad, that that's never gonna happen. I followed Dad as he headed for the front door, sighing as he went. In the interrogation room at the police station, I honestly gave them the gist of what had happened, as I'd promised my dad and I would. There seemed to be no discrepancies with the police's side of the story, so they let me go after 30 minutes or so. I tried asking them about Akatsuki, but they wouldn't tell me anything. I don't know what'll happen to him yet, but it at least looks like his injuries weren't severe enough for him to be hospitalized. Will he be at school today then? I doubt it. I told the police everything I'd seen and heard last night. But there was just one piece of unclear information I hadn't opened up about. I mean, of course he wouldn't be at school. Even if he's, like, you know, not in the hospital, I'm pretty sure he's still in prison or jail or you know, held captive by the police. Because, well, he committed a crime. The truth behind that mask. Yep, we hadn't told her that it was Riku. I had an idea who the voice I'd heard belonged to. Of course, I could just be thinking too hard about it. In the first place, it's hard for me to imagine that Riku-chan could be the collector. Alright, Haruto doesn't know for sure yet. He's thinking it, but he's not sure. I couldn't get Riku-chan in trouble if I wasn't sure about it myself, so I didn't tell the police or my dad about it. But no matter how many times I told myself I had to be wrong, I couldn't shake off my suspicions. Alright, I'll just go and ask her. I'm not going to come to any conclusions just thinking about this. When you're unsure, you have to act. But now that I've decided that, what should I actually ask her? Hey, are you the collector, Riku-chan? Would that be too straightforward? Yeah, ease into it, my dude, ease into it. Maybe I should try to bring up the subject more casually. The sky is pretty blue today, huh? Anyway, I wonder who the collector really is. Wow, smooth there. I don't think that's quite right either. Anyway, he's doing all the work in that sentence too. Anyway, don't see any of that working out. When I imagined Riku-chan's cold glare, I suddenly felt the temperature drop around me and my spine froze. Oh, but is there any way I can see Riku-chan in the first place? We don't have classes today. There's a more fundamental problem that needs to be addressed before I can even think about how to bring it up with her. We're not in a kind of relationship where we can simply meet up in private. No matter how many times I simulate a conversation, it's not going to work out if I can't create an opportunity to talk to her. Have you ever done that yourself too, where you're just like, you know you're planning to meet someone, or like you're expecting some sort of conversation with someone, and indeed you like simulate how the conversation is going in your head like multiple times, all different scenarios that could possibly happen, and then it either never goes like any of the situations you imagine, it just goes completely entirely different, and you're just like, oh fuck, I didn't think of that one possibility. Or it actually does go kind of according to one of your simulations in your head, but then you just sort of freeze up or you're stuttering like, oh shit, what was I gonna say? Ah, fuck. I always found it better that if I don't simulate or don't think about things too much and just go with the flow, it works out better for me personally, at least. Well, we've got the day off. Maybe if I wander around town, I'll find her. Yeah, just randomly wander around. I looked around me to find a large amount of people coming and going. I wasn't really hoping to conveniently find Riku-chan among the crowd, so it was just a coincidence that my eyes met with someone in that throng. Asahi! Asahi! Asahi? We recognized each other at pretty much the same moment. Asahi was the one who started moving, dashing towards me, of course. Holy shit, she's so excited probably. I braced myself for an impact when I saw how fast she was going, but she hit the brakes just before she would have crashed into me. Right, she didn't even... I think she was also unsure whether I made it or not last night. But what are you in such a hurry for? She wouldn't be so out of breath just from running over, so I could imagine what sort of situation she'd been in before finding me. There was a faint layer of sweat glinting on her forehead as well. Sorry, why don't you just take a minute to catch your breath? Actually, come on. In and out. In and out. Suck it in, but then blow it out. There we go. There we go. Also, here's my handkerchief. Why don't you wipe your forehead with it? Want me to wipe your forehead? Okay. I got it. Pardon me then. Excuse me. I parted Asahi's bangs to wipe her forehead off, exposing her snow-white skin. I'd lightly dabbed at her sweat with the handkerchief. Alright, raise your head now. I'll do your neck. There we go. Feel any better? Don't worry, that's what I do, okay? I clean off your sweat. So, you said that you were looking for me?
その通りよ。ハルトの家に行って警察に行ったって聞いたから追いかけてきたの。そしたらもう帰ったって言われたから慌てて後を追ってきたの。
They had to question me about the trouble yesterday. Why were you looking for me, Asahi?
ハルトを助けるためよ。
From what? To save me? Asahi said it like it was the most natural thing in the world.
ハルトの身が危ないの。理由は言えないけど、とにかく外にいたら危険だから家に帰って。
Danger, huh?
ハルトを助けなきゃいけない。それが私の試練なの。
There's that word. I wonder how saving me relates to Asahi's goal.
私も一緒に行ってあげる。だから来て。
Wait a second! Where are we going? I tried to calm Asahi down when she took my hand and started pulling me behind her. You can't just tell me that out of the blue. At least tell me why you're doing this. Even as I talked to Asahi like this, I'd already decided where I was headed to next. My one clue to Riku-chan's whereabouts was a Tori, so I was planning on heading to their headquarters and seeing if I could find some way of contacting her. It's not as if Riku-chan lives there, but if someone can point me in the right direction, I'll be set. The question is whether or not I can get the answers I'm looking for just barging in there, but I've got no choice but to try, since I don't have any other ideas. However, just when I was thinking that, another problem had arisen, and that was what was happening in front of me right now.
どうするの？帰るの？帰らないの？帰らないって言ったら私怒るから。
Why do I have to go home? I've got something to do first, but I'll do what you say as soon as I'm finished.
用事って何？
Why are you so nosy? We're not dating. I can't really give you the details, and since you can't tell me your reasons either, that makes us even, right? Gotcha there. I'll be back as soon as I'm done, okay? I'll see you! I ran off without waiting for a response from her. I'm sorry, Asahi, but I just need to know. I gotta know. Agartha's an island that was expanded beyond its original territory. Each district is connected by major roads and bridges. If you look at things that way, then this area, with all the skyscrapers, would sort of be the original Agartha. It's in the center of the island, so it's very convenient to get to, and all of the important facilities, like government buildings, can be found here. It makes sense that such a large company would have its office here. I slipped in with all the employees wearing business suits, and explained my circumstances to the lady at the reception desk. To report my results, despite my fervent attempts at negotiation, I was fruitlessly turned away. It wasn't too surprising. Such a huge company wouldn't be so lax with security that they'd agree to arrange a meeting with the CEO's daughter for some random student who didn't even have an appointment. No matter how thoroughly I tried to prove my identity, she stuck with, "Sorry, can't help you." What do I do now? I'm out of ideas. I mean, I only really had the one idea, but I've pretty much lost all my leads now. I came all this way, so I don't really want to leave empty-handed, but I don't have any good ideas about where to go from here. Should I move forward or turn back? As the conflicting notions warred in my mind, I paced back and forth in the area.
Oi! そこの不審者!
Oh, the troublesome woman! Huh? Trespasser where?
アホか! お前だよお前. 周り見てみろ. お前より怪しいやつなんかどこにもいねえよ.
Normally I'd say the woman with pink hair, but considering you work here, I guess not. Oh, you're right. I was too caught up in my thoughts to notice all the weird looks I was getting. As nonchalantly as I could, I hurriedly turned to the woman who'd addressed me. How convenient, right? I feel like the only person that, you know, that is fairly close to Riku, and probably the only other way that we could get any information about Riku's whereabouts. That person just shows up right now. You're that... I recalled meeting her the other day at the hospital. Yep. That nightmare.
しかもこんなところで.
What a coincidence. Yep, who'd have thunk. Do you have some business with a Tori?
は? 何を間抜けなこと言ってんだ。私はここの社員だぞ。しかも結構偉い。
It's probably a surprise to Haruto. What? Really?
偉い驚きようだな。地上げ屋かなんかだと思ってたか？
I mean, you're pretty rude like one, you know? You got the teeth for a land shark, probably. You bite like one for sure. Not exactly, but I did have that sort of impression. I'm sorry.
正直だな。バカ正直と言うべきか。まあなんだっていい。一銭の得にもならないのは変わりないからな。考えなしに会社まで押しかけてくるあたり、筋金入りのバカだな。
Sure, I am an idiot. I'll gladly admit that. I can't let this perfect opportunity go. I have to tell her what I'm here for before she leaves. Could I ask you for a favor?
リクと連絡取りたいんだろ。
Damn, she knows.
受付の女から聞いたよ。アカデミーの睦見春人くんが押しかけてきて困ってるってな。
Oh, is that why you showed up? Okay, makes sense.
だからこうしてわざわざ忙しいのに時間を割いてやったんだよ。社会人の貴重な時間を浪費させている自覚はあるんだろうな。
Wow, you're so generous and so merciful. Wow, thank you so much, Akeno, for giving me your precious time. I'm sorry.
わかったならいいんだよ。それでうちのリクとはどういう関係なんだ？
Just schoolmates? Friends, I think?
友達！それマジで言ってんのか？
What do you mean? I mean, okay. She probably thinks like, what? Riku has no friends. Oh no. From her perspective, I guess we'd be more like acquaintances?
だろうな。あいつに同世代の友達を作れるとは思えねえからな。まあ知り合いってのも成り行き上の話だろうが。
What do you mean?
いや、こっちの話だ。それよりあのひねくれたガキに何の用だ？
Hotel?
誘う気か？
What? Of course not. We only just met. We're not that close yet.
なんだ違うのか。まあ急がなくても売り切れる心配は当分ないだろうから安心しろよ。で、男女の密会じゃなきゃなんだって言うんだ？
Well, I sort of suspect Riku-chan might be the collector. I don't suppose you know anything about that. Nah, I definitely can't say that to her.
言えないような内容なのか。まあいいさ。ガキ同士のあれこれに構ってられるほど暇じゃないからな。
Yeah, exactly. It's just kids stuff, you know? School, academy stuff.
あいつに連絡が取れたら、見返りにお前は何をしてくれるんだ？
What do you mean? What do I have to do for you? Do for you?
おいおい。まさか無償で助けてもらえるなんて思ってたんじゃねえよな。だとしたら世の中舐めすぎだぜ。
Well, so much for me thinking you're a nice and generous person.
飯を食うのにも温かい寝床を得るのにも金がかかる。無償で手に入るものなんてこの世にはこれっぽっちもないんだぜ。
Damn, why you gotta teach me how cruel the world is, Akeno? Money? I don't have all that much. If you're alright with what I have on me.
分かってねえな。金が欲しいわけじゃねえんだよ。ただでどうにかしてもらえると勘違いしているその認識が間違ってるって言ってるだけだ。
She wasn't asking for money for us. She just gave that as an example. If you don't want money, then what do you want me to do? I don't know. She wants some sort of favor.
別にお前に何かをしてもらうほど困っちゃいねえよ。
Oh god.
だが貸しは作っといて損はねえ。
That's gonna bite me in the
何かの役に
ass.
立つかもしれないからな。
I'm telling you now already, that's gonna bite me in the ass if we tell her that we owe her one. Then I'll help you out if you're ever in trouble. I promise.
期待なんてまるでしてねえけどな。
Oh really? She hasn't seen my blue fireball yet, so she's underestimating me. Could you tell me your name then? We're pretty much acquaintances now too, aren't we?
暑苦しいんだよお前。まあ名前くらいもったいぶる必要もねえんだけどよ。
She took out a case of business cards from her suit jacket and handed one to me. A Tory group. First Magi device development lab project Chief Mikuria Akeno.
あいつに電話してやる。それ眺めながらちょっと待ってろ。
Akeno-san took out her phone and put it to her ear.
でねな。留守電になっちまった。
I see.
お前の連絡先を教えろよ。連絡がついたら電話するように言っといてやる。
Are you sure you called the correct number, Akeno? This is not just some, elaborate ploy for you to get my number, huh? You could have just asked me, Akeno. It's okay. I would have given it to you if you just asked me directly. Thank you. I told her my phone number. Sorry for all the trouble when you're so busy.
気にするな。未来有望な若者の手助けをするくらいなんてことはねえよ。おっと、電話だ。
Akeno-san dropped her eyes to the screen and quickly answered her phone. It's the boss yelling at her.
ああ、なんだお前か。その件はそっちで片付けろって言っただろ。
Or not?
たく、わかったよ。なら今からこっちに来い。
I mean, I doubt she would take this tone with one of her bosses. She sounds busy. Maybe Project Chiefs can't spare a single second.
つうわけだ。悪いが会社に戻らなきゃいけねえ。もういいか？
Yes. I'm sorry for all the trouble. I hope your work goes well. I wouldn't want to get in your way anymore, so I'll go home.
おう、気をつけて帰れよ。こっちからも相棒を見て、あいつに電話しといてやるからな。
Alright, thank you. Thank you for everything. Goodbye. I retreated in high spirits. I wasn't able to get in contact with Riku-chan, but it went much better than I expected, considering how low my chances were to begin with. I'm glad Akena-san turned out to be a good person. You really shouldn't judge a book by its cover, yeah? After our disastrous first meeting at the hospital, this one went really well in comparison, for sure.
あいつは本当にバカだな。ついさっき無償で助けるわけないって教えたばかりなのによ。人の話を聞いてねえのか。
Did she play us? What are you planning to do?
ま、扱いやすくて楽だからいいんだけど。
What's her plan? Uh-oh. Unlock Riku route, day 5, 11 a.m. Alright. We can see where Riku is now. Where's she hanging out? Just at the entertainment district? I left a humid ramen shop and savored a cool breeze outside that tickled my cheeks. I brushed my hair back, and a nearby man stared at me. Was he ogling me? Or was he just suspicious of a girl coming out of a ramen shop on her own time like this? Or on her own at a time like this? According to Akeno-san, nobody could possibly eat rich soy sauce tonkotsu ramen first thing in the morning, so I imagine most people wouldn't agree with my tastes.
さてと、明野さんに連絡しておきますか。
Oh. Now that my stomach was full, I had to head to the Yatori building to get some regular maintenance done with my Magi. I took out my phone to let Akeno-san know I was coming, even if it was a regular thing. I was used to her canceling plans at the drop of a hat. It would be entirely her fault for disregarding the schedule, but it would also be stupid for me not to expect something like that from her.
あ、もしもし、私ですけど。
もしもし。
あ？なんだお前か。
約束通り、今からそっちに行きますけど、ちゃんと会社にいるんですよね。
その件はそっちで片付けろって言っただろ。
あ、そんな話聞いてませんけど。というか、片付けろと言われても機材がなければどうにもなりませんが。
たく、わかったよ。なら今からこっちに来い。
You're not gonna tell her about the fact that Haruto, asked about her?
ええ、それでは、ちゃんと会社にいてくださいね。
Of course not, because that's part of how she played us, right? That was strange. It was like we were having two different conversations. Yeah, she assumed this had something to do with, I guess the questions that we were having yesterday. Meanwhile, we were just talking about our appointment we made to fix our Magi stuff. Or maintenance, right? Well, no matter. It makes no difference to me as long as she's there when I show up. The fuck? That's a fucking quick scene. Alright, 12. I guess noon. Oh wait, that was 11. So this happened at 12? I thought it was earlier because the Haruto scene was started at 9. And it didn't really say until at what time he was at the building of Atori. So that was like, this was after 12 even. I mean, at 9 we had the police investigation thing, I guess. So that all that stuff, well, and at school as well, that lasted like 3 hours. Okay. So after 12 is when Haruto actually goes to the Atori building. So that's before the whole phone call happened. Yeah, okay. Haruto disappeared into the crowd, waving, before I had the time to stop him. Haruto doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. Of course, part of that is my fault for not explaining it to him. The secret of my diary is very important to me. It's not something I can just tell anyone. From past experience, it's clear what that will lead to. I'll never receive sympathy. No one will believe me. As I admonished myself, a question came to mind. Will Haruto not believe me? Like everyone else? I don't care no matter who ridicules or scorns me. If we're seeing different things, we're practically living in different worlds. And it doesn't matter to me what some people from another world might think. Are you saying that you're from another world, Asahi? But if I had a partner who understood me, who sympathized with me, and who would walk beside me, I think that would be more reassuring than anything. If I want people to believe me, then I have to believe them. Haruto said he'd be back. I'd like to bet on those words then. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll be able to give up on them. It's too bad, but I know this world is full of dangerous falsehoods that take many forms. If Haruto's the same as everyone else, there's nothing I can do about that. But that would be very sad. That's what I thought. So what are you gonna do? Follow him or not? Or are you gonna really believe and test him? How long has it been since Haruto left? I've been standing here the whole time, so my feet hurt. But I felt like if I sat down, Haruto wouldn't come back again. It was that thought that kept my feet steady and my heart going. She's really just standing here waiting? However, a few hours after Haruto had left, I was almost at my limit. She was just standing here for hours waiting for him to return? What is with her? She is so mysterious. She appears at like the weirdest times. What's with Rururu? A girl approached me, having separated from the crowd of pedestrians. If you straightforwardly reject them, most people will leave. But this girl showed none of the timidity most people would, breaking into a wide grin instead. Double bullseye. She didn't even deny the boyfriend part. Too long. Far too long. Holy shit, 3 hours. My legs would be wobbling at that point too. Damn. Rururu, don't be that mean. Maybe it's a combination of all three? Yeah, it just sounds like she's trying to stir shit up. She is weird, right? Because I feel like she possesses some very strong magic as well. And she is so mysterious.
わけないわ。私、声を出してないもの。
ルーには聞こえるんです。人の内なる心の声ってやつが。
Can you?
もし本当なら、それはとても辛いことだと思うわ。
なぜですか？他人の心が読めたら便利だとは思わないんですか？
この世界に潜む闇はとてつもなく巨大で、それは人の心の奥で息を潜めているの。その闇を覗いてしまったら、きっと闇の中に引き込まれてしまうわ。
あなた、うすうす感じてましたけど、変な人なんですね。よく言われませんか？変わってるって。
Yeah, she pretty much hears it all the time.
変わってると感じるのは勝手よ。捉え方は様々だもの。でもそれをわざわざ口にする必要はないわ。感想を聞かされても私には何の意味もないから。お日様を見ながら眩しいっていうのと同じ。そんなこと言われたってお日様にはどうすることもできない。己の役割を果たし続けるしかないもの。
だからあなたはこうしてけなげに彼氏を待ち続けている。いや、泣けるじゃないですか。
No, Haruto will return, okay? I believe in him.
だけどラブストーリーと違って現実は必ずしもハッピーエンドで終わるとは限りませんけどね。
I know, but we're playing a visual novel, so fuck reality.
さて、そろそろルーは消えるとします。もしも感動的な再会が待ち受けているとしたら、ルーは邪魔者ですから。
See, what was the whole point of her showing up? It just really sounded like she tried to like plant seeds of doubt in her mind, in the mind of Asahi. And just like, alright, it's time for Rue to leave, bye bye. I've done my part.
でも覚えておいてください。自分にとってのハッピーエンドは誰かのバッドエンドかもしれませんから。
Bad end?
結局自分にとって都合のいい結果を得たいなら行動するしかないんです。行動して世界を変えるしかない。
That's a big thing to her, right? Because she said the same when, during the whole Akatsuki shit, when she randomly showed up there as well. She's really all about like, you gotta act to change the world.
それだけはしっかり覚えておいた方がいいですよ。
Is she just here to spread that message? Cause now she told Asahi as well as Haruto about it. Unlocked Haruto, day 5, 2 p.m. Is he on his way back? Come on, don't stand her up for so long, dude. I went back along the main road, leaving the business district for the station again. The clock in front of the station was almost pointing at 2. Still afternoon. What should I do? Maybe I should stop by a bookstore before I go home. I'm not entirely... I thought the promise though... I thought the promise that Haruto made with Asahi was that after he was done with whatever he needed to do, right? Go and find out where Riku is. That he would return home. I'm pretty sure Asahi told him to go home, right? Or at least he said that he would go home. So maybe there's like a misunderstanding that she's waiting here. And meanwhile Haruto's like, alright, well, I'm done. I'll go home soon, I guess. I do have the day off after all. So it feels a bit like a waste to just go home like this. Of course, after what happened yesterday, I don't really want to just fool around like I usually do. Come to think of it, I did something pretty rude to Asahi, didn't I? Even if I had to do something important, I shouldn't have run off like that. Even if there was no reason for me to listen to her, it doesn't change the fact that I lied and just left her there. You liar. There isn't really any other way to put it. It was as good as a lie now that I'd been gone for more than 2 hours. Lying isn't right. I'll have to go to... I apologize to Asahi the next time I see her, but I don't think that'll be today. So he did promise her to come back to the school then. Oh, okay. I guess I missed that. I'm sure she got angry and went home after I didn't come back. I'll try to make it up to her at the beginning of the week, when we meet at the academy. This just reminds me of the whole scene with Saya, right? When Saya was still little in the sky full of stars. where where she also gets stood up, but she still waits there the entire day. I'm pretty sure Asahi's still standing there waiting too. Oh, Rue, what the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. I bumped into something soft as I walked, lost in my thoughts, realizing it was a person right away. I apologized.
いえいえ、こちらこそ。あれ？お兄さんじゃないですか。
But this is before, right? This is before, because the Asahi scene was 15, I think, 3 p.m. This is 2 p.m, so an hour earlier. So Rue saw Haruto first, and then she went to go and find Asahi? Ah, she left such an unforgettable impression that you'd remember her after seeing her just once. It was the girl from the mall yesterday. Yeah, I mean, who can seriously forget the hair? Who can forget this hair? Let alone the fact that, you know, you don't even know that she's deliberately confusing people about whether she's a trap or not.
こんなとこで会うなんて奇遇ですね。昨日あれから大変じゃありませんでした？
Yeah, I had to go to the police to be questioned this morning. Were you alright?
ええ、何も問題ありません。至って順調です。はい。お兄さんは今からどこ行くんですか？
Kiddo? I don't really have any plans, so I was just gonna wander around a bit before heading home.
そうなんですか。ルーは仕事です。こう見えても結構忙しい身なんですよ。
Work? Huh, so your name is Rue. That's a bit unusual, but it's a cute name.
かわいいだなんて、ルーのことナンパしてるんですか？ 嬉しいな。
I was just complimenting your name, not necessarily hitting on you. I don't know what she was thinking, but Rue-chan suddenly closes her eyes and leaned in close. Whoa, what?
何ってキスしようとしたんですよ。
What?
挨拶代わり、再会の記念、親睦を深める。理由は何だっていいじゃないですか。
Let's not go that far, okay? You can't do that. Not so quickly.
順調ですね。そんなお兄さんをルーのものにしたかったんですけど。でも、彼女に悪いですね。
Girlfriend? Girlfriend?
はい。あそこにいるの、お兄さんの彼女じゃないんですか？
She's pointing to Asahi, right? I looked where she indicated, and saw the place where I'd run into Asahi a few hours ago. Is my timing mixed up or what? Is this around the time? It could be that this is... part of me actually wants to go back and check the episode list now to see like the exact times. It could be that this matches up exactly, right? That Rue now bumps into us exactly after she talked with Asahi, and Asahi is still here waiting, and it's been 3 hours. But I really thought he left at 12, right? It was noon. I'm pretty sure that Asahi scene was at noon. But yeah, we saw the place where I ran into Asahi a few hours ago. The sight I never expected to see greeted me there. Asahi? What? Why? I doubted my eyes, but I couldn't ignore the reality before me. Asahi was standing in the exact same spot she had been hours before. Her face was bright red, pointed at the ground like she was desperately holding back tears. Everyone who walked by gave her a glance, wondering what was going on. Has she been waiting for me this whole time?
ずっと待ってるみたいですよ。早く行ってあげないと泣いちゃうかもしれませんよ。
Yeah, go dude, go.
お兄さんをルーのものにするのはまたの機会にしますね。
Rue, what do you mean? Don't sound so scary. Make you mine? Yeah, I ran over to Asahi, unable to stay put any longer. If she's really been waiting there this whole time, then I've made a horrible mistake. Honestly, I feel so bad that I have no idea what expression I should be making. A sad one? One thing's for sure, it definitely wouldn't be right to run away now. It wouldn't be playing fair. Hell yeah, go for that fairness, dude. I didn't know what I was going to say to Asahi, but I ran to her as fast as I could, afraid that something was about to break. Asahi! Told you we showed up! Asahi raised her head and looked at me. Her emotions flashed by on her face, surprise, anger, then delight, and the sight of them hit me hard. And now she's angry again.
Haruto! Haruto!
Asahi! A reunion! She spread her arms and leapt into my chest. I hesitated for a moment in surprise, but I couldn't stop her because now she thinks like he is the one for me, he is righteous after all. Seeing her bury her face in my chest only amplified my guilt.
信じてたわ。絶対に帰ってくるって。
She believed and you came back, even though it was kind of just an accident slash coincidence a little bit. I'm sorry, but why? You should have just left. Were you waiting all this time?
ハルトがそう言ったもの。ハルトは偽りの言葉を使わないって。私信じてた。
Well, I kinda did lie.
だってハルトは仲間だから。
Oh gosh, we're partners. Nakama. You can't just take every word someone says at face value. Akatsuki's always telling me I have no common sense. But even I know that. It's the same thing as lying to you, really. I didn't think you'd be waiting for me after all.
いいの。もういいの。帰ってきてくれたんだから。それだけで満足よ。
Oh god. It kind of feels like now we've sort of made her dig her hole deeper in like the craziness, right? Because she believed in, I mean, I don't even know what she believes in, right? I don't even know if it's real what she believes in. This whole diary thing, it seems to be real, right? The trials that she's getting from her diary, I think. And the whole land of dreams, I have no idea what the fuck that even means. It could be, remember sort of the other world that we saw very briefly during the blackouts? With, Senri himself saw it. I think Haruto very briefly saw it as well during that whole Akatsuki bullshit business thing, right? Yesterday. And then we saw that I think she had white hair? White-haired woman there? Could that be like the other world slash land of dreams that Asahi is talking about? And she comes from that place maybe? I don't know, but yeah, I just feel like if she actually is crazy, then we've kind of just, you know, we made her lead down further into that path rather than try and pull her out of it. But if she's actually right and true and all that, then I guess it's fine. Asahi wasn't angry at me. That made me feel even worse about this. It struck me even harder that the peerless strength with which she adheres to her principles, with no regard as to what other people might think, it comes from her supremely pure heart.
ねえハルト、私の言う通りにして。家に帰って。これはハルトのためなの。
Okay, I will. I'll do as you say. I know it will make it up to you, but I want a chance too, at least.
ありがとう。やっぱり私の目に狂いはなかったわ。
Asahi looked up at me and smiled. It would be wrong to erase that smile. I know that, at least. But I didn't have the courage to accept Asahi so completely. Do you think you could let go, maybe? This is kind of embarrassing. Oh, we were still hugging the entire time? Well, she was hugging me, probably. Embracing me. Holding me. As lacking in experience as I was, this situation was a little too much for me to handle. I couldn't bear the warm looks everyone around us was giving us for much longer. To carry out your will, you need courage. It had become very clear to me the difference between the courage Asahi and I possessed. I got thrown off because it said Asashi, but I'm pretty sure that's a typo. Asashi. Yeah, Asahi. Fifth day, 8 p.m. side by
ダメよ
Haruto.
ハルト。こんなの絶対入らないわ。
What are you talking about, Asahi? What won't fit? Is it too big for you? It's fine. You can trust me. Okay, let's do it. Wait, wasn't there a similar scene like this before? Carefully and boldly, I gently wrapped my hand around Asahi's trembling fingers. Just relax and leave it to me.
入りそう。先っぽが。入った。
What?
入ったわハルト。
What are we doing? It's not what we're thinking now, though, right? Congrats. Try to do it yourself now. The tip of what? She's got a long way to go if she's this excited just from getting some thread through a needle. Oh god, that's what it is? Oh, the tip of the needle went in. She's asked me to teach her how to sew. Okay. I mean, I kinda expected us to be screwing things, but yeah, sewing, sure. But since she didn't even have a grasp of the basics, I hadn't even managed to teach her anything yet. She glared at the needle and thread, struggling to even hold them together. Hey, come to think of it, can I ask you something? This is a bit weird, right? This is sort of kind of unexpected, where a guy is teaching a girl how to sew.
Nani?
What did you save me last night? No, that might not be exactly what I mean. There's no time to think about what's right or wrong when something wrong is happening right in front of your eyes. You don't need a reason to help someone. How did you know I was there? Were you just passing by or something?
偶然じゃないわ。私は自らの意志でハルトを助けに行ったの。
Cause she knew. Asahi set down the needle and thread she'd been fighting with and faced me with a serious expression.
ハルトがあそこにいることは知ってた。危険な目に遭うのも分かってた。だから助けに行ったの。
You knew? But how?
私の話を信じるって約束して。そして誰にも秘密を口外しないと。仲間として誓いを破らないと断言できる？
I never break a promise, and I'll keep your secret. As for believing you, it depends on what you say, but I think I will. But please don't let it be something like, actually I'm an alien.
宇宙人？何それ？
You don't know what an alien is? No, it's nothing. If it's not that, then I'll believe you, Asahi. I can't imagine you'd lie after all. I feel Asahi seems to be like a girl that takes everything very literally and seriously. And she's like the type of girl where like, I don't know if she's like fragile, but like the moment you lie to her, even if it's a tiny, eensy peensy lie, even if it's like a white lie, right? She would like, all her trust in you would be broken, erased, and you could never gain that back from her. I feel like she's kind of that type of girl. It's kind of scary.
私もハルトを信じてるわ。
With a bashful smile, Asahi took the diary out of the holster on her hip. Is she really gonna reveal the diary to us?
ハルトにはきちんと説明するわ。
Uh-oh. I'm ready for some crazy shit, okay?
私に課せられた試練について。
Yes. I'm ready for the answers. Give it to me. What's the trials all about? Trials? The sensation that I'd been waiting for had come, and an ambivalence about wanting to hear more were mixed within me. It was like wanting to know how to perform a magic trick, and being disappointed after finding out. The truth can sometimes be underwhelming. Yeah, sometimes it's better not to know, but here I do want to know, even if it's disappointing me at the end. But my concerns turned out to be unnecessary. The explanation for Asahi's magic trick was as shocking as Akatsuki's alien theory.
この日記は未来の出来事が記されるの。
What will happen in the future? Like a prophecy?
ええ。近い将来に起きる悲劇が予言されるの。そしてそれは必ず起きる。私の試練はその悲劇を食い止めること。見て、過去に出現した予言よ。
I read the page she'd opened. It detailed the death of a student who had jumped from the academy roof. Does this have something to do with you falling off the roof that one time? Yep, when we caught her.
この悲劇は未然に防がれたから誰も死ななかったわ。少し手違いはあったけど。
Doesn't matter, you still prevented it. The other pages showed similar descriptions of people dying. These are prophecies? Is this your handwriting?
そう。
Which one? Like the trials? You wrote them? Can they really be called prophecies then? This is one thing I was a little worried about. That she actually really is crazy and she just wrote that shit in her diary herself. But then you would still have to think, like, how does she get this information, right? I mean, she could be, like, the prophecies itself. It's just like, I don't know. Somehow she knows. Because what she's getting, what she's writing in there is still accurate information, right? Right? It's still accurate prophecies of the future. So I guess it's not that crazy after all, even if she writes it in herself. I mean, what would be weirder actually, if the letters just like out of nowhere appeared in her diary, or if she wrote them in it herself. I think the first one would actually be weirder, so never mind all I just said. If her writing it in her diary makes the most sense, I guess. Because maybe like something tells her, something whispers, maybe she dreams the night before about like what the prophecies are going to be of today, and she quickly writes them in her diary, and then she starts the day by like, alright, these are my trials, I'm gonna have to prevent these deaths, these things from happening.
これは私の字。でも自分で書いたんじゃない。気づいたら身に覚えのない日記が増えてるの。
What? So it's like, of the two possibilities that I thought, right? That either they just appear out of nowhere, or that she writes them in there? It's none of them. Well, it's a combination of both, kind of, right? It's a combination of both. It's her handwriting, but she didn't write them? What? And they do appear out of nowhere. What the fuck? Is she writing them unconsciously? Or maybe it's just like in her sleep, right? Maybe she just sleepwalks a lot and she writes like, wouldn't that mean that they weren't prophecies? But that something was wrong with Asahi? This is what I would think normally, that she'd be crazy, but then this is the problem, right? That makes me think she's not crazy, because she's the accurate information. How can you... I mean, maybe it could all be bullshit, right? It could just all be bullshit, and she's making all of this up in her head, and because none of the things that she wrote down in her diary actually happens, then she can point to it as proof, like, hey, look, you were supposed to die, you didn't die, therefore I saved you, even though I was never in any danger to begin with. But how do you explain the part where I was in danger with Akatsuki? That could just be a coincidence? Or she just really somehow does know the future, I don't know. So we gain more information, but we're still not sure whether she's crazy or she actually does get like information from the future.
信じられない?
It just sounds really strange. I want to believe you. I want to believe her, but like, yeah, I feel like I need a little bit more information to be sure that I can believe you, that what you're saying is true. Well, it's difficult to believe. There's no magic that can see the future after all, as far as we know. Still, I really can't imagine Asahi is lying to me, and I don't want to hurt her feelings with her looking up at me anxiously like this. So I smiled. But the thing is, like, she can be crazy to the point where she actually believes this, therefore she is not purposely lying, right? Lying is if you know yourself that what you're saying is wrong, you're purposely giving out wrong information, right? If I know, like, yeah, no, I'm 6'5" tall, and you purposely say, no, I'm actually 7 foot tall, like, that's a lie. But if you genuinely believe you're 7 foot, even though you're not, and you say you're 7 foot, then is that really lying? I mean, from another person's perspective, they can clearly tell you're lying, but for that person themselves, not, right? Honestly, I can't really accept it that easily, but I don't think you'd lie to me, Asahi. Not at all. I went on without trying to conceal how I felt. I think I'd believe if something from the diary really does happen in the future, without favoring either my emotions or my common sense too heavily. This is the best I can do. If something written in her diary really happens, I'll have to believe what Asahi says. What's going to happen next? Oh, could it be... Asahi had said she was with me today for my protection. Meaning...
ハルトが危ない目に遭う。
Again? I thought so. What does danger mean, though, exactly?
詳細はわからないわ。時間と場所がわかる時もあれば、そうじゃない時もあるから。
What if the danger is actually Asahi herself? Dun dun dun. Can I see that entry? Asahi flipped to the most recent page. It described me in pain with fatal injuries. There was a sense of urgency to her writing, as if Asahi really had witnessed the tragedy. Am I dead here?
ハルトは死なないわ。私が助けるから。
Well, to prove Asahi's words, I'd just have to die, or get in a similar amount of danger. I kinda wouldn't like to worry about that.
だからこうして家の中でおとなしくしていれば安全だわ。 私もずっと一緒にいるから大丈夫。
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, me staying home and you staying quote-unquote with me for safety seems like that would be the safest choice. Unless you're the danger, Asahi. Okay, a bit of an overused word, but it feels like it regains all its power when Asahi says it. How mysterious. You'll stay. It's getting late though. You don't mean wait, you're gonna sleep over?
今日はハルトの家に泊まるわ。
But, what? Out of the blue like that?
急じゃないわ。お泊まりセットも持ってきているもの。問題ないわ。
Okay, not out of the blue for you, but out of the blue for me. There is a problem. I'm not ready to have a girl sleep over. I need to ask my dad, and would your family even be okay with that, Asahi?
今は一人だから。
Yeah, she doesn't have, well, her family's
み
not
んな
here.
別の場所で暮らしてるの。だから気にしなくていいわ。
So she doesn't need permission. Oh, but maybe she lives alone, but I've got my dad and Hina here. Oh yeah, Hina might be jealous as fuck. Akatsuki stayed over before, but it's different when it's a girl. I heard someone returning home beyond the door. Hina was already home. Uh-oh. So it could have only been one person. Uh-oh, dad is here. Looks like my dad just got home. So I'll ask. I'll be right back. What do I do? How do I explain to dad? What's a detective gonna say when he finds out his son's trying to have impure relations with a girl? Hey, we're not really trying that right now, or at least not to my knowledge. No, there's nothing impure about it, exactly, it's very pure, okay? So I'd have to convince him that our relationship was completely innocent. Oh, wait a second. Whether it's innocent or not, the problem is a boy and a girl of our age staying under the same roof. Ah, jeez. I'll just take the gamble. Welcome back.
Oh.
Hey, Dad. I met him in the living room and found Hina making dinner in the kitchen. I timidly stepped up to my dad where he sat on the couch. Dad? I've got a favor to ask. Oh god. We've all been here, right? I feel like we've all been in this moment where just like you're walking up, like you just you're like, I took a deep breath, found the courage to finally ask your mom or dad or whichever parent, right? To just be like, alright, I'm gonna ask them something. I know there's like a 90% chance that they're gonna say no, but I'm still gonna ask it anyway. Alright, here I go.
なんだ小遣いの前借りか
Nope, not this time. No, that's not it. I've got a friend over now who wants to stay tonight.
そんなことか好きにしろある程度騒がしいのは構わんが夜中は静かにしろよ
I promise we'll be quiet at night. Wink wink. Thanks. No, I probably shouldn't just walk away. I think you're misunderstanding something, Dad. And I wouldn't be playing fair not to explain. Yeah, because he probably assumes, oh, it's a guy friend.
お兄ちゃん、言いにくいならひなが言ってあげようか。
Uh-oh. Hina, are you gonna spill the beans? It's fine. I can say it. Mm-hmm.
話が見えてこないぞ言いたいことがあるならはっきり言え
It's a girl, Dad. Understood. The one who wants to stay over tonight is...
ハルト？
Oh, she came out? What? Didn't I tell you to wait? Asahi, who was supposed to be waiting in my room, popped out from around the corner. I told you to wait.
すぐ戻るって言ったのに帰ってこないから心配したの。
Oh my god.
試練の話はしたでしょ。
Holy
私のそ
fuck.
ばを離れないで。
She is so clingy. I told her I'd be right back. I left her side. It's not even been a minute, and she's like, "Oh my god, I was worried you were gonna leave me." Blah blah blah. Like, what? Girl, calm down, okay? Like, holy shit. I know she's worried about me and thinks that like if I'm out of her sight that I might, you know, be in danger. But damn, girl, we're in my house. Unless she thinks the danger could actually be Hina and my dad, right? As strange as it sounds, because Haruto has been living with his dad and Hina all this time and nothing happened. But remember the weird vibes that Asahi got when she was here the very first time? Like Hina and the dad, she was getting pretty weird vibes from them, right? Could the danger actually be Haruto's family?
なるほどこういうことか
Yep, that's what's going on, Dad. Quick on the uptake. Dad, Nah, probably anyone would. Seem to fully understand the situation. She's Rikudo Asahi-san, my friend.
異性の友達がいるのは別に悪いことじゃない。だからって家に泊めるのはまた違う話だろ。
Yeah, but if you could make an exception.
なんとかと言われてもな。相手方の家族は知っているのか。ってああ、君は一人で暮らしてるんだったな。
Wait, how do you know? Did Asahi tell them that the first time she came here? I don't remember. Huh? Dad? You know her?
この前お前の財布を届けてもらった時に少し話したからな。
Okay, she did tell him then.
陸道。
What? Dad sent a look at Asahi, as if he just remembered something.
違ってたらすまん。もしかして君には陸道東也という兄がいたか。
Toya?
ええ、いるわ。それが何？
What?
そうか。
You knew her brother?
いや、なんでもない。悪かったな。忘れてくれ。
Oh god. Does our dad know what's happened to her family? I mean, it could just be a coping mechanism, right? What if, like, her family really did die, and she made all this stuff up so she could be reunited with her family, and I'm like going back and forth with theories, whether Asahi is crazy or not, right? But I feel like that's totally possible, that just to, like, cope with her family's death, because maybe for some reason her brother and her mother and dad just all died in a maybe car crash, for example, right? And just for her to cope with that, she came up with this whole bullshit story thing. I don't know. But Dad knows something at least. We need to ask him that. What's this about? Why would Dad ask that? Did he know somebody in Asahi's family? Considering he's a detective though, right? Or like part of Burst or works with Burst. You'd probably think that it doesn't mean anything good if he knows Asahi's family, right? It probably means he remembers that name from like an accident. Most likely death, I
お
guess.
父さん、許してあげてよ。お兄ちゃんの友達なんだから、私たちも仲良くしなきゃダメだよ。
Aw, Hina, you're so sweet. Hina! She always takes my side. Thank you, Hina.
羽目を外すなよ。わかってるな。
Of course not, we're not getting crazy. We're not getting crazy. We're just gonna do it very normal. We're just gonna fuck normally. Of course! Thank you, Dad!
じゃあ、お皿もう一つ用意するね。
I'd achieved success where I never thought it was possible. Now I know that it's important to just go for it sometimes, even when you think it's hopeless. Asahi? Something wrong? She's feeling down all of a sudden, cause she got reminded about her brother, Toya?
いえ、なんでもないわ。
Ah, shit. Something's wrong.
はい。じゃあみんな座って座って。今日はお兄ちゃんの好きなカレーだよ。
Got it! We're eating curry! Everybody likes curry, Hina. Hell yeah, I like curry. Time to sleep? I turned out the lights and crawled into bed. I didn't know what would happen when Asahi said she wanted to stay the night, but I guess I didn't need to be worried. She finished dinner without issues, took her bath, and now she's sleeping in Hina's room. Oh, where's Hina sleeping then? Oh, I should get to sleep too. As my eyelids drooped, I surrendered myself to the temptations of the Sandman. I have a feeling something weird is gonna happen tonight. What should I do on the break tomorrow? Asahi probably won't let me leave her side. What's going on? It felt like my power was just about to go off when a noise woke me up again. Was it just my imagination? Oh, here we go. I tried to get to sleep, but the presence in my room wouldn't let me. Someone's here? Even though I sensed someone, I didn't want to make any noise, and I didn't want to get up and check either. Could it be, like, a ghost? I suddenly remembered the figure I'd seen last night. The mysterious intruder stopped at my bed, and I got the impression that it was looking me over. Who could it be, like the hood? Are you coming? I'm ready for you. I balled my hands into fists, trying to pretend I wasn't scared. No, actually, wait! listen, if there's some reason you can't pass on. Wait, that's us.
静かにして。
Asahi, what are you doing? She's sneaking into my bed. Asahi, you bad, bad girl. Huh? Asahi? I don't know what Asahi was thinking there in her pajamas, but she flipped back the covers and scooted into bed with me. Huh? What? What's going on? Why?
大きな声を出したらダメ。
Okay.
二人が起きちゃう。
I'm assuming Asahi just wants to make extra sure that I'm safe throughout the night, right? That's why she's crawling into bed with me? I mean, what other reason could there be? Asahi was trying to get comfortable behind where I was lying on my side. Why are you in my bed?
布団の中じゃないと寒いわ。ここは暖かい。
That's not what I meant. We got a futon out for you, didn't
あ
we?
そこは居心地が悪いわ。ここで眠らせて。
I bet it's more comfortable. Or you mean sleeping next to another human? Even if you insist, I'm not certain that.
お願いハルト。ここがいいの。
I could feel Asahi's breath on the back of my neck. I was so embarrassed. It was all I could do to keep staring into the darkness of my room. What's wrong with Hina's room? You two didn't fight, did you?
そういうわけじゃないの。ただハルトと違ってあの二人は信用できないの。
It could just be, remember when Asahi said she got like these weird vibes from Hina and Dad? It could just be that there's nothing wrong with Dad or Hina, but Asahi as a person is just naturally very, very suspicious and untrustworthy of people, right? And therefore, because she found me now, and she tested me to a certain degree as well, right? And feels like, oh, Haruto is a guy that I can completely trust, compared to like everyone else who she's constantly suspicious of. That's why I'm like, I don't know, I'm just so much, you know? I mean, there could be an explanation for why she felt that way when she met my dad and sister first, and she just, yeah, she's just so attached and clingy to me because she feels like she's finally found one person who she can completely trust.
何か隠し事をしてる気がする。偽りの香りをずっと嗅いでいたら気分が悪くなるわ。
I mean, it could be that she just has amazing spidey senses and just feels like, okay, there's actually something with them. Or she's just naturally a very suspicious person. Like, if that's the thing, right? She's falsehood. She's all about, oh, if someone lies, I will never trust them ever again or something. Like, maybe she feels like, oh, they're totally people who could be lying. I shouldn't trust them. Dad and Hina might both have a secret or two, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like I'd make them smell, or it would make them smell particularly different. But I can't imagine explaining that to Asahi. Convince her. She has her own standards that she judges people by, and they're a little different than most. A little? They're very different.
ハルト、ダメ？
If you ask like that, I can't say no, can I?
ハルトならそう言ってくれると信じてたわ。
I mean, come on. What guy would say no? Get out of my bed right now. But we're just going to sleep, okay? Nothing else is happening.
他って眠る以外に何かできることがあるの？
Are we putting ideas in your head right now, Asahi? Nope, there isn't. When they get into bed, people go to sleep. That's what's right. Was I telling Asahi that? Or was I telling it to myself? I don't know.
眠る前に一つだけお願いがあるの。
Yes, what else might I do for you? It was just a vague feeling I got, but I sensed that Asahi was being unusually hesitant.
眠る前におやすみって言って。そしたら私もおやすみって言うから。
I was really nervous about what you were going to say, but that's easy. In fact, I'd say it even if you hadn't asked. Good night, Asahi. Huh? What's up?
ずっと一人だったから 誰かにお休みっていうの恥ずかしいわ。
Aw. I mean, I feel like Asahi actually is a very broken person, right? Because of her, like, her past. We don't know much about it, but she lives alone. Living alone at this age is obviously very difficult, and it doesn't happen without any trauma or drama or bad things having happened in her life, right? So I feel like she has a very troubled past. I think you should be more nervous about something else right now, but...
夢の国に到達するまでこんな日が来ると思ってなかった。ハルト、あなたのおかげよ。
Asahi rustled around behind me, and in the next instant... What is she doing? What are you doing? Asahi's slender finger, it moved across my back. It sounds like I'm exaggerating when I say this, but I really want to squirm about how ticklish it felt. Asahi, what are you...
我慢して。大事な言葉だから。もう一度最初からやるからちゃんと感じ取って。
What do you mean, words? Words? Is Asahi trying to write words on my back? I squeezed back the shout threatening to escape my mouth and concentrated on the movement of her fingers on my back.
大事な言葉は体に刻み込むの。たとえ記憶から失われても体が覚えているから。
What? G? A capital G, then a smaller O. After that, I had a pretty good idea, and her fingers moved as I predicted they would. It felt a little less ticklish when I knew what to expect too, cause good night, I assume, right? Good night. She finished writing. I felt her forehead hit my back. I had no idea what sort of face she was making. Yeah, no crazy things. Wait, what? Why are these things pop into mind? I have a family, and I see them every day. I laugh and talk with them, and can ask them for advice. It's completely natural to me, and somewhere in my heart, I think I believed that was the same for everyone. Yeah, but not for her. But Asahi lives apart from her family and has no friends with whom she can be herself. She has no one she can let her guard down around. I'm sure it's harder for her than I can express with words. She may act strong, but there's no way she's not lonely. If her actions are all to bear that loneliness, to live through it, and that's the reason for all the misunderstandings about her. Now that I've realized that, I can't just pretend I don't know. If I don't help Asahi, I wouldn't be playing fair. It would be wrong. Good night, Asahi. I wondered if Asahi had noticed my trivial determination, but she doesn't need to know, and I don't need to tell her. Uh-oh, keeping secrets from her? Because if I'm able to help Asahi even a little, that's worth so much more than my determination. I closed my eyes, a faint sense of satisfaction filling my heart. But it was a bit too preoccupying to let that satisfaction put me to sleep. She sleeping? As soon as I started hearing Asahi's breathing quietly in her sleep, I was wide awake. Uh-oh. It was like every sense but my sight was hyper aware of her. I was all the more conscious of it with my eyes closed, so I couldn't get to sleep at all. Asahi was completely oblivious to my plight, clinging to me like she thought I was a stuffed animal or something. I'm sorry to say, I don't think I can fulfill that role particularly well. Nope, I don't think there are any stuffed animals out there that are capable of having a boner. I'm pretty sure. I've even looked. No, I haven't. I'm just kidding. No. I shook myself free of temptation and slowly got out of bed so that I didn't wake Asahi. I'll have to sleep on some cushions on the floor. But I'm thirsty now, so I'll get something to drink first. I quietly opened the door. When I left my room, I noticed lights on in the living room. Just like I thought he'd be, I headed down to the living room and found my dad staring down at some files on the kitchen table.
Oh, まだ起きてたのか?
Is he looking at the files from like Rikudo Toya? Toya was the name, right? That's my line. You're the one with work tomorrow, right?
仕事に差し支えはない。余計な心配はするな。
You're looking at files about that case again, huh? The plane crashed 7 years ago, commonly known as the fall of Icarus. Oh, right, the plane crash. It was like the first plane that was like fueled by magic or something, and it crashed, and all the people died. The airplane that crashed had what was then state-of-the-art magic technology built into it. Wait, could it be that Asahi's parents and brother were in that plane crash? Or in that plane that crashed? They say it crashed due to engine trouble, but the only thing that's clear is that it was a tragic accident with 0 survivors, including all the crew and passengers. People say that accident is why there's an anti-magic faction that's still around today. Have you figured something out?
お前は首を突っ込むな。これは俺の問題だ。
That suspects there's some conspiracy behind this accident. That it wasn't an accident at all, but planned by someone. It probably has something to do with an acquaintance of his that was among the passengers, but he hasn't told me any more than that. It's already been 7 years. Even if it wasn't an accident, there probably aren't any clues left, are there?
刑事の勘がこれは事件だと言っている。だったら納得いくまで追い続けるしかないだろう。
Don't like a lot of, I mean in stories and movies or TV shows, they do this a lot, right? Where you have like the troubled cop that just like, no matter how good of a detective or cop that person is, they always have that one case that's still like, that wasn't completely solved or wasn't completely fixed or was like thrown out. They decided to not follow it anymore, or the boss told him he wasn't allowed to follow up on it anymore, and it still haunts them in their dreams. Like, god damn it, I know there's something here that's not right. I just feel it, but I don't know what. I don't have the proof for it.
裏側に潜んでいる悪が
This is his one case
手
for
の
my
ひらから
dad.
すり抜けていったと分かれば、俺は自分が許せない。
That's true. Wrongs must be made right. Maybe I understand my dad's worldview because I'm his son. If he's acting under his own sense of justice, I have no right to stop him. Still, don't overwork yourself. If you make yourself sick, you won't be able to investigate anything. I gulped down the water in my cup and turned back to my
あ
room.
あ、そうだ。ちょっと待て。
What is it?
お前の連れてきたあの子なんだがな。
Yeah? Asahi? What about her?
いずれわかるだろうから言っておく。彼女の兄、陸道フォーヤは航空機事故の犠牲者だ。
He was? Uh-oh. 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 But only the brother? What happened to her parents then? Maybe they left or died in a separate accident or whatever. But her brother died in a plane crash. Uh-oh. I'm a little... This is true, right? Otherwise Dad wouldn't say it. But like, I'm a little afraid. Because this is kind of... Because I'm torn, right? I'm torn between what's wrong with Asahi, if something is even wrong or not. But like, whether she's crazy or not. And this is kind of one point towards the crazy column, right? This is kind of one fact that points more to like, wait, maybe she's crazy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh?
犠牲者全員分の家族構成は調べたからな。陸道家は両親と子供2人の4人家族だった。だが両親は事故の数週間前に他界している。交通事故でな。
Oh shit. The parents before the crash. Oh shit. So her parents died a couple of weeks before the plane crash. So then it was only her and her brother, and then her brother died as well in a separate plane crash. Oh shit, holy fuck. Oh my god, imagine. Yeah, okay, she is broken. Asahi is like, holy shit, how do you deal with that alone as a person and then be a normal person? There's no way. Just imagine going through this, right? You're a normal, happy family. You have a brother you probably kind of hate a bit, or you're just whatever, right? You're just normal siblings who tease each other, all that stuff probably, right? Then one day, you come back home and you find out both your parents died in a fucking traffic accident. Your whole world comes crumbling down. You're like, oh fuck, at least I still have my brother, right? That's the minor upside for her. And then a couple of weeks later, I don't know why he wasn't in an airplane to begin with, but apparently he was. And boom, that airplane crashes as well. Probably the only person Asahi depends on, boom, dead as well. She's all alone, brother dead, mother and father dead. Like, that's gotta have some psychological impacts on you, right? So this is another point towards the crazy column. Oh no, Asahi. Like, you can't come out of that and be a normal person, right? Not without any sort of therapy or anything like that. It'll fuck you up. It'll fuck up any person if this happens to you, right? If you were in Asahi's shoes. Oh god, no. So all of that seems to be more, I don't know. I'm more believing that side now though, that she's probably crazy, or not crazy, but like, you know, it's just she's fucked in the head. She's just not normal self. She's just not completely there. I don't know what to say, but you know what I mean. Then Asahi's family is, because she believes as well, right? She's in the land of dreams. So I mean, I jokingly said in the very beginning like heaven, but maybe that's actually true. But to her, she keeps saying like my parents are somewhere else, or my family is somewhere else. Maybe meaning that she's probably hasn't fully accepted that her parents and brother are dead. But she's like, yeah, there's someone else. I just can't see them right now, but I'll see them later. I'm working towards actually seeing them right now with the trial stuff. And it's all just made up shit she made up in her head, just as a coping mechanism. That makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know 100% sure if it's true, but it makes a lot of sense.
力になってやれ。どんなに強い人間でも辛い時には涙を流す。
Oh man, okay.
たとえ他の人間には見えなくても、お前ならその涙に気づいてやることもできるだろう。それが真の正しさだ。
That gave me a warm smile. Asahi told me her family was somewhere far away. I didn't think it was somewhere she'd never been able to see them again. Yeah, I'll do everything I can. If I'm the only one, I have to.
いい返事だ。
That's the fair thing to do. I want to wipe away Asahi's tears. I didn't think my determination to do that could be boiled down to something like a moral compass. Senri Route Day 6, midnight. Alright, we wrapped up all the Day 5 scenes. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this is a little... I feel so bad for Asahi. Alright, well, I guess we're done with Day 5. We'll do Day 6 in the next video.